at Dubfest here in Ringwood, Victoria, Melbourne-ish. I'm here for a big VW show. They're just kind of rolling in. We got here a little bit late. I'm going to wander around, take a look who's here. I think I've captured some of the cars coming in. Going to pick some of the favourite builds. There is an engine right next to me that I do need to see. Amazing exhaust. Got here in the 356 this morning without any issues other than the blistering squeaking from the serpentine pulley. Need to get that sorted out, but that is definitely a job for another day. I was here a couple of years ago and it just got washed out, but today I think I'm going to get a suntan. And this is the engine in the car we're talking about. Lovely patina on the roof. It is sunburnt, but then I think we've got to pay attention to the exhaust. Oh, be quiet. That thing there sticks out about 2 foot. I think we got here just on time. They're all rolling in. Beautiful sounding engines. I like the livery on that. Telly dials. They're becoming more and more popular on cars. We've got patina, we've got stock height. Those are all rolling in. Stancy's out today. We've got all ranges coming in, all sorts. They're all lining up, coming in. Donations for charity and the local fire brigade. Not all of them are coming in under their own power today. This one's probably for sale. Semaphore oval window. Looks like it might have the original motor in the back as well. This fastback coming in, really nice colour on this. That pops. It's really nice to be here. The weather's absolutely fantastic. Coming out in the 356 was a really good day. Just a bit of a different vibe from when we were in Hawaii and the kind of California vibe and the fresh paint and the wheels out there. And definitely here in Melbourne, there's a completely different vibe altogether. A lot more patina. Another lap. Let's go, mate. Engine lid off, and no wonder, because I think you'd really want to show that engine. It's beautifully clean. This is nice. Swan neck, patina. Let's get some shiny paint on here. It's almost like a metallic olive, dark olive. And then the engine, so clean. And the engine bay kind of done the same. Really, really clean look. That Karmann Ghias is a bit special, and it's got air ride as well. All the carpet's all done. Paint, brilliant. And then the interior to match with the green. Very nice car. That is one of the best Karmann Ghias I've seen in a long time. Just the styling, the whole complete aesthetics on that car. can't have a VW show without a swap meet, and we bumped into some tempo gear. Little key ring and a plate. But I think you have to be at the swap meet early because all the gear goes really quickly. It's just a collection of tempo stuff here.
You got that as well?
Swap meet pickups.
Yeah, cool shit. And one for you, Scotty.
That's nice.
The Porsche wanker manual, eh?
You've done well though. You just got to be there early, haven't you?
Yeah, you got to know what you're looking for too.
Yeah. Here's some candy paint. John's here in his old, my old, his old now crotch cooler Beetle. He's added a few little things to it since I had it, and bearing in mind, I think this left the garage maybe, I don't know if it was 4 or 5 years ago now. It's always had an amazing interior. Now it's got some new shifter in it. It's got like some little coffee maker over there. It still carries the Judson supercharger that we got from South America. The box didn't have any white powder in it when it got delivered. And then up here, it used to have at some point, wherever it lived before it got to Australia, the old number plate painted on it. Now this isn't the John show, but we couldn't walk past the bread van. This came into the South Melbourne Porsche event, and no wonder, with the Porsche written down the side. But then right next to it is his lowlight Karmann Ghias. I think he's had this for maybe 10 years now. A long time. I lived in Perth when he picked this up. And that is a long time ago. He's got a skateboard and some suitcases in the rear. Caught this at one of the previous shows. It's got a massive supercharger on it, but the patina on the car and the colours is fantastic. There it is from the front, but how it's got the sunburnt and the green. See this, and it's almost my favourite Beetle every time I see it. Something looking a little bit more stock in a very baby blue Karmann Ghias. Now Melbourne does definitely have more of a patina scene here. We've done a couple of videos in Hawaii and they've always turned out to be a very much more, they're not a California style, but they're a lot more show paint and shiny wheels and all things like that, and we don't really do that here in Melbourne. That's not really our thing. It's a lot more patina vibe, and you probably pick that up with our 356 as well. So probably not a lot of particularly show cars. However, as I turn around, all we've got is freshly painted cars, but the vibe normally is patina. Nice little Thermador car cooler on the side, and what looks like some kind of air horn. Shipbox rally car that raises money for cancer and cancer research. Has a load of messages on it. Well done guys for the effort. Not entirely too sure how much money they've raised over the years, but this is a regular at events and shows. And well done for all your effort guys. I do like the little frog sticker on the dog box. And here we go, this is what we mean. Nice paint job, and then patina. And then we've got a patina bus here as well. Bay window. Type 3. And another one. It's almost like you think we don't have any paint shops here in Victoria.
Still rolling in. I'm tipping with all the, there's a lot of cars unaccounted for in the swap meet area as well, and a few that were early birds that didn't want to stick us, so that's our only way of judging. I'm tipping we're close to 400 cars today.
Yeah, and a brilliant day for it. Weather's been fantastic.
It's amazing.
Yeah, very blessed.
Yeah.
Bit of work for some local charity as well.
100%. All of the gate goes to local CFA.
The main driver of the show is to raise money for the fire brigade and obviously give everyone a good day out. And I think so far, if we had to estimate, we're probably close to raised over the last 3 years 20 grand, maybe.
Yeah,
that's a hell of an effort.
Yeah, it's
definitely.
pretty good, and it goes a long way with them because they use that money to actually buy equipment that the government doesn't fund for them. So,
and then we got the insurance company on board this year, and they are also supporting other charities in Make the Wish Foundation. It's a big fundraising weekend for these people.
as your video will probably show, the place is chockers. There's just a sea of Volkswagens everywhere, and happy people. It's friendly, it's a good vibe, and yeah, we're pretty stoked because it's been a lot of work to organise it, not just by us, but like a whole team of people and who are still working quite hard today.
And massive thanks to those people who put in their own time for the things like the trophies and the organisation and the meetings of these things.
Yeah, because they're a cracking effort, those trophies.
I want one of those.
I think people will be very proud to win one of those.
I should hope so.
There's a fair bit of judging and wandering around going on. We just looked at what might be the stock car winner, and now John's wandering around.
And it's worth noting that the trophies all use the word coolest car.
Yeah, not the best. It doesn't have to be the best.
Yeah,
it's what the individual judge of that category can relate to, or whatever strikes his fancy.
Yeah. A lot of interstaters, coming down for this one every year.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it earlier, that people came over for the Formula One, stayed an extra week,
in the hotel.
Stayed at the hotel over there, and then they're here,
crazy.
and then they're at Dubfest for the week.
Yeah. I think the last 2 nights the hotel's been pretty much booked out, all the accommodation with just VWs, so it's quite cool. And I think people are getting on board because they realise the reasons we're doing the show. We're not doing it for profit to put in our bank accounts. It's all the money goes to a good cause. I think we're doing it for the right reasons. And also it gives everyone a nice, fun, cheap day out.
Yeah, brilliant effort, lads. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Scotty.
Loads of problems getting these registered in Australia, and even if you've got one registered in Victoria, it doesn't mean that you can get it registered in any other state. It's almost like sometimes you live in a different country depending on what state you live in. Those things are becoming rarer and rarer just because of registration issues when they change hands. Good place to keep your ammunition. All the patina and rubbed back, but then a lovely 1950s model sat on the side. Rust is definitely good. And don't argue with Johnny Cash. A Trekker in absolutely great condition. I do like the wheels on it. Talking about not having shiny wheels earlier, and there's a set. Lovely interior. It looks so big inside, really. Like we said, we like the number plate, the Safari number plate. Super clean engine bays, and patina are definitely a Melbourne way. Notchback Type 3 is super clean, black paint on those wheels. We will take a closer look at those. That is gorgeous. So I've started to become a big fan of notchbacks and Type 3s. This has probably got a little bit of something special in the rear. All race set up. Again, polished tyres as well today. And it's got some motorsport aspects to it. VW racing down there. I wonder what that has in the back. It's got a little ducktail spoiler, which I don't mind on that. That's a really nice touch, I think. That's very cool, in fact. I wonder if that's actually got a Subi motor in it. Oh, the tail lights as well. There's been some work put into this, but that ducktail is fantastic. Army green Melberg loft car. It's got the headlight covers like the 356. It's a real matte. Nice on the wheels as well. And a little spotlight there. This is a friend's old car, and those seats are actually covered in emu skin, emu leather. But it's a glorious day and the weather is absolutely fantastic. No hula girl in this, but we've got a little Buddha. Then you see one Myers Manx and then we see another one. This one actually looks like it's been signed by Bruce Myers as well on the front. Lovely colour combination on that. Red, even the surfboard matches. The Myers Manx decal in the back, Gene Berg shifter, and then Bruce has signed it on the dash there as well. A little bit similar to what Nakai does. Need to find a coffee, but I'll probably get a long black, not an espresso. There's the beast there. I've heard this one drive down the road, and this one really does have some poke around it. I just love the wheels as well. So I think this bay window actually has a Rover V8 engine underneath there somewhere. It's carrying a Beetle at the moment. Look at that headrest. That is super cool. Oh, dual cab used as a work truck. I should actually consider getting mine back on the road. This one's nice. You don't see a dual cab very often. I think there might have been a bay window one floating around here today as well, but I probably should make a bit of an effort with mine. This car's for sale and it's got a lovely Judson on it. That's it from the front. Lovely like patina and sunburst on it. That rear wheel really does fill the arch. Look at that fat thing there. Semaphore, big window. I'm just not sure I'd ever get away with a number plate sticker that small. Followed this bus down the road as we were driving in. It wasn't that low when we were driving behind it, so I'm assuming that is an air ride bus. Same with this Beetle here. Always love these like, roof racks, tail racks, how they just stick out from the back. Well, here's the 356. It's not been on the channel for a very long time. Serpentine pulley obviously needs a bit of adjustment, but I think we've pointed this out before. Just some of the rust is really, the clear coat's gone, and some of that might need a little bit of attention. It's aged well down the side, but she is my little 356. I love her to bits, and I'm parked in some good company with a bit patina on that Beetle. And there's the rear of the 356. More ammo for the ammo box. Single cab work truck here on a set of all-terrain tyres. This is a great looking early bus. Love the sign writing down the side, and the ladders are always cool. Early bus, very cool. So this is apparently a Harry Firth special based on a 59 Beetle. It looks like it's been hammered with probably a Bunnings hammer into shape. That just screams death trap. There's a few off-roaders out today, and this one looks like it's been waxed. It almost looks like it's seeping out of it. Prices are still nuts in the VW scene. That, for a project oval window, is $17,000.